I'm Todd Grisham, and there is a buzz in the air here tonight. We're at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And he'll be facing Lawrence Aquele, 196 centimeters tall, with an 82.7-inch reach.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Lawrence the Sauce Aquele. This WBO world champion cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
Well, Johnny, anything can and will happen here in boxing. Let's see what happens.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Hampshire, England, here is a European welterweight champion, introducing Michael, the Problem McKinson. Hiding out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh, the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that because when they get in, the heat won't double the impact because then it can cool down. They've got that cool breeze. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
And there's the bell for round one. And he just missed with that left jab. Left punch. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. One punch could change everything in this battle. counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. He missed with that jab. Nice punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who will be buzzed first? Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Right punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And he misses with the left uppercut. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who will be buzzed first? He misses with that jab. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He threw the hook, didn't land. And he fails to score with that left hook. He caught him with a left hook. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. And down goes Alexander Usyk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Hey, the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges...
Let's start the 6. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Hook misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Shot with the left. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a...
This is what Aquele did not want to do. Aquele, wobble, and down. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here comes round 7. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Caught him there with a right hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Another scoring shot there. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Hard, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
This is what Aquele did not want to do. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Is he out on his feet here? Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised.
Just a little fact finder, that's all it was.
Don't let him get back into this fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. He just misses with that jab. Quick punch scores. Neither man really defending themselves. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Usyk! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge.
There's the bell to start round 9. Fantastic punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be...
Aquele may go down here. And that's just too much as Aquele goes down to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Big match. Enzo Maccarinelli, an Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
Needless to say, everyone is excited to see this one.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Did you see that walk? Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
Good luck.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Left punch. Stiff jab. He takes that jab. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this ring. He just missed with that left jab. He missed with that jab. This fighter told us yes, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who will be buzzed first? Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Through the hook, didn't land. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he fails to score with that left hook. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Good punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Got out of the way of that right hook. And he misses with the left uppercut. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He just misses with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to...
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he misses with that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shot. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one lands. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make this round. Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge.
There's the bell to start round 6. Caught him with a left hook. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Only catching air with that hook. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And this again, you can bang too.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Aiming for the chin. He's headhunting right now. No rest for the weary. Looks like he's going up for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. Let's see how good he is defensively. No, we don't see a knockdown. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this is the you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Missing with that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job.
And there's the bell for round 8. the left jab. Missing with the hook. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you.
And wait a minute. He caught him clean. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Let's see how good he is defensively. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. That hook doesn't score. Nice shot with the left. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one... No! Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. He misses with that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? There's a right hand. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Referee might, and he's down here. Let's see if he can beat the count. Trying to make it up before 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
You've got to see what's in front of you. Don't pressure them. Let them take at their own pace.
There's the bell to start round 10. Left hook doesn't find its target. He misses with that jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. These power punches are bruising up his body. That right uppercut misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Swing and a miss with the jab. Good right hand. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Jab misses. He's rolled the dice. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal? He's been setting up this moment the entire fight. He's got to cash in now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know
the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? The jab doesn't quite connect. Left hand misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. How did they not go down? Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
These two are the perfect dance partners. No rest. rest for the weary. Hey, those punches add up. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a tough way to lose it, by split decision.
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work, we enjoyed the action. Split decision, totally agree with it. You never know, we might see it all over again.
They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
It's time for our tale of the tape, and it's Terry Harper, 5'9" tall, and she weighed in at an even 134 pounds. And she'll be facing Natasha Jonas, Miss GB, who's 173 centimeters tall with 165 centimeter reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Terry Belter Harper. She fights out of England and won the IBO title back in 2019. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
Well, that's how things look on paper, but this is why they fight. Here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. She just misses with that big right hand. Oh, and she got her clean. The referee waves it off, and we've got a new star budding right in front of our eyes. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
What a crisp, cool evening. Tyson, the Gypsy King.
This bout is scheduled.
You've heard of people dancing?
Do your business.
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no what ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no what ping we bring, man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Portrait ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences, or you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing like.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside?
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He misses with that jab. Missed him with that uppercut. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They score again with the left hand. And he fails to score with that left hook. Got him with a clean right uppercut. counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter punch.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? He just misses with that jab. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just missed with that left jab. With that jab. He misses with that jab. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Takes that jab. Why aren't they defending? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That one lands. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Punch scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Hit him with a left jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the text and everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with that jab. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Which fighter is winning this bout?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Let's go with that right uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
jab won't score. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. And he misses with the left uppercut. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Tyson Fury and serious. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Round 7, here we go. Both men step back for just a moment. Caught him with a stiff jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just misses with that big right hand. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down. Just misses with that left uppercut. Just misses with that uppercut. What a... Well, that looked like a flash knockdown here. Let's see if he can get back to his feet. It looks like this one's going to be over. 2, 3, 4. He caught him big time. Oh, and what a huge punch. That huge punch sends him down. 3 phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they...
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. There's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Just misses with that uppercut. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get...
What a shot that put him down. Will he make it back to his feet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Huge opportunity. Can he cash in? It looks like this one's going to be over. What a shot that put him down.
And what a shot was that flash knockdown. He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to? 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
abs working nice. Those
Let's do it.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. Just the same again.
Let's go.
carried away. Great.
And box.
gone. Jump all over him, he's ready to go now. Jump all over him, mix it up, body and head, be smart, change your angles. Look at him, he's absolute.
Back. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. Good man, just stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots, keep smart. Mate,
Let's do it.
Don't wait to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take.
Let's do it.
gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who gonna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning I only focus on horizons. Only recordings, who go the hardest? Whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose?
Do your business.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's gone. Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's gonna be mate.
Let's go.
same again. Don't change too much.
And box.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just stay focused. Don't let him back.
Let's do it.
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out